Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Alan with another video. So check it out. Today I want to cover a couple different things. One of them is working on yourself. Like, this is the thing. When you don't know something about yourself and you don't know it needs improvement, well, how can you work on it? You're ignorant of it. But once you find out that there's something about you that needs to change for you to become a better person, but you're too lazy to do the work, well, now what you've done is you have said, you know what, I'm so lazy that I don't want to fix this. I don't feel like fixing it. And guess what? All my friends and family, you got to deal with it. That's just me, and that's just the way I am, and I'm too lazy to fix it, and I ain't gonna fix it. And you gotta deal with it. That's what you're saying to your friends and family around you. So when people start to distance themselves from you because of what you refuse to fix about yourself, don't blame them. Do the work. Fix yourself. Become a better person. If people aren't loving you, ask yourself how lovable you are. You know what I'm saying? If people don't gravitate towards you, but instead they get away from you, why don't you try to figure out why that is? Because there's reasoning for that. It isn't just that you're wrong, you're right, and everybody's wrong. It's never that. It's never that, okay? Another thing I want to talk about is lying, man. This is very important in our relationships, as far as our friendships, as well as our relationships with men, between men and women. And this is why this is important. They don't say the same thing for thousands of years because that thing isn't true. And one thing that they do say is what is done in the dark will eventually come to the light. And I don't care if it takes 2 months or 10 years. What is done in the dark will eventually come to the light. When you lie to someone that you care about, you've ruined that relationship. You may not ruin it today, but you've ruined it because you've broken their trust. You've abused their trust. They've given you, they sacrificed the trust to you, and you abused it by lying. It's never, ever worth it. It's always worth it to face that truth right up front and begin to mend everything right now. Let's face it all now. Let's mend it now. Let's not kick the can down the road and then wonder now, instead of this little thing that we need to mend, while we have chaos and catastrophe that we cannot correct because of how betrayed someone feels because you lied to them about something that you should have just been upfront with them about. I mean, usually when we lie, it's something that we should have been upfront with them about. Usually when we lie. But we are not secure enough with ourselves to accept ourselves the way we are, and then we present usually a lie to someone else because we don't like who we are. We don't like who we are. So what's that go back to? Fixing ourselves. If you don't like who you are, don't lie about it. Fix yourself. Don't make up the story that you're someone else. Actually become someone else. Working on yourself. Get better. That's the only answer. Okay? Those are two things, man, that I'm going to leave you with. I don't want to give you a whole bunch of stuff to think about. I want you to think about that. And I want you to go fix that. I want you to start today. And this is going to help you working on your relationships. This is Alan, man. Hubbard.